Hello. Well, hello, everybody. Welcome to the off night. It's a great week. It's very cool tonight. I know that doesn't matter in the future, but it's just kind of cool tonight. I was watching a couple of things, and I got this information about turning 70 and what to expect. But first, let's welcome your host and MC, Mark Sweetman.
Hey, there we are. Thank you.
You got it.
Music back up. Yeah, I got it. How about that? All right, well, that's me, and let me put the screen finishes here, and then we'll bring things back up. We need words for this.
There we go. All right, man. Hey, how's it going?
It is going. Hold on. Let me get you back up here. Hold on.
Sure.
There we are. Excellent.
Hey, what's happening?
Since last week, it's been a blur. I don't know.
Well, I tell you what, I got these weird feeds on my phone, and one of them was about what to expect when you turn 70. And the guy says, everybody is going to experience this. It's on a phone. Everybody's going to experience these things. There's five things you're going to experience.
I'm closer than you are, so go ahead, give them to me.
Okay. Your sleep is going to be disrupted. You're not going to get a solid 8 hours of sleep.
Already there. What's next?
All right.
Next one. Already there.
Starts at 8. Maybe at 4 hours, you break it up with something, you start and get 4 more hours after that. But it's basically, you're not going to go all the way through, okay?
Already there. I've been there since college. Go ahead. Next.
All right. The next one is your balance is going to go because your whatever keeps your balance is in your head.
Already there. So next.
All right.
I'm already there.
The other thing, okay, let's see. The other one is your inner clock. Is your inner temperature gauge is going to be off. You don't know what the temperature is anymore, so you have to have.
That's why you see that's why you see men in t-shirts shoveling snow in the wintertime.
Exactly, because they wonder why they get hyperthermia. It's like that's
all right. Okay, I'm not there yet, but I dig that. Okay, go ahead. What's next?
And the last one is your digestive system. Your inner stuff is all going to crap. So basically, you're going to go towards constipation. Okay. And the solution to all this, the solution is, just go along with the sleep thing, but get up in the morning and get rays, like get sunlight on your body as early in the morning. So that'll help, set your clock again.
Okay.
And that'll, and if you got to go to, if you feel sleepy at 8,
that's going to help you. That's going to help you dookie getting in the sunlight?
No. What's going to help you dookie is sauerkraut, yogurt, and probiotics.
I don't mind any of those things.
Or kimchi or anything like that. So
hey, when I had a year ago now, well, next month will be a year. Next month, a year ago, I had my gallbladder taken out.
Oh, cool.
Well,
not cool.
That's what they were saying. It was kind of like, and they were acting like, well, you don't really need it. And I said, well, it must be there for something. And
they say it's a carryover from the fact when we were dinosaurs that they would eat rocks to help digest their food, and it kind of connected into the mammal system.
Oh, how about that? Well, I said, well, what is going?
That was a theory.
I said, well, what's the worst thing that's going to happen without having a gallbladder? They said, well, you'll probably have more loose stool and diarrhea. I go, no, what's the worst thing? Don't tell me the best thing that's going to happen. Tell me the worst thing that's going to happen.
As long as you don't have constipation, you're great. And they say for the balance thing, take up Tai Chi. Because it's constantly moving.
Yeah, I can get that. Yeah, good idea. But when I start Tai Chi, I'm going to do it near a soft chair.
There we go.
Just in case. All right. Well, that's cool.
Cut the horsey.
All right.
Off horsey.
Let's get. All right. Are you ready to go on with the show?
Sure. Yeah.
I'm going to try to stay on a clock here. Let's bring Susan out here because you know what she does. You know what she does, and I want her to do it. So Here's
Hi.
my. You are gorgeous. You're gorgeous.
Oh, very nice. Oh, you fluffed up your hair.
Isn't that hair
She
great?
fluffed up her hair.
Oh, that's just her normally. She wakes up like that. She's beautiful all the time. No, I got to brag on her now. She said, we were talking yesterday about what a great summer she's having. You know what she did yesterday?
Oh, what happened?
She was part of a Guinness Book of World Records. We were even there for the what do you call it? The notary stamp providing the official
Guinness
statement that it was
official record. Yeah.
She's now in the World Book of World Records for the largest simultaneous piccolo playing during not Flight of the Bumblebee. Oh, Stars and Stripes Forever.
Wow.
Yeah, it's the largest gathering of piccolos playing together.
How many people were there?
The official count is 296. The previous record was set in Virginia in 2025, and they had, I believe, 236. So we
beat them by 60.
Nobody called the police on you? Nobody called the police?
Oh, by playing that many piccolos?
Yeah, you could scare so many people.
Clarkston High School Auditorium, and yes, we played Sousa's Stars and Stripes Forever.
Okay, now we try to make this a comedy show. Let me tell you the funniest thing about this whole thing.
Okay.
They handed out earplugs to the audience members.
That's what I'm saying. I mean,
I wore
to enjoy, but I think to the audience, maybe a little not so much. You know?
Well, the thing about piccolos is they start at about 85 decibels. So yeah, you can damage
and then go up from there, right?
Yeah, up to much higher. So yes, I wore piccolos. I don't generally wear. I wore earplugs playing next to all those piccolos. I don't generally wear earplugs when I'm playing my piccolo in a normal concert, but I'm not surrounded by tons of piccolos.
295
piccolo and me, you know.
Now, is the piccolo a martial instrument? Like, was it used in the wars to?
Fife and drum, I guess, would be the closest thing. Fife and drum, battle cry. The flute. It's a version of the flute, and that's a very ancient instrument, so it's probably been around.
Yeah,
don't you have for the Revolutionary War? You get the drummer, the piper,
the flag,
and the guy with the crutch walking along.
Yeah,
remember that?
Exactly.
Yeah, modern piccolo is very similar to the fife. Yeah.
Well, I mean, they use those instruments to be able to coordinate battle attacks.
Mm-hmm.
The drum beats would change, the fife would go up. They move.
And the Scottish learned how to do it with just one instrument.
Yeah, the bagpipes. It would scare the hell out of them anyway. It's like if you didn't know what the bagpipe was, you'd think something was coming from heaven to kill you. So
anyway, it was a blast. It was a blast. What a summer! Yeah. Sang at Carnegie in June.
So I'm looking for the best place to take a picture.
World record in August.
I'm looking for the best place to take a picture, and she's way down in front. She says, "We're all going to stand up and face the audience." So I'm thinking, well, I better not get behind her because somebody will stand up and be in front of her. So I'll get up on the balcony. So I find the perfect spot where I can see her.
And everybody got in front of you.
and then I'm only in the third row, and the 2 rows in front of me, they're all holding their cameras up in front of the stage.
Now I just found a YouTube video of it, Mark, but I haven't watched the whole thing. And also they put August 22nd on the date, which is wrong.
Oh, is that going to screw up your record?
Yesterday, so I believe it is our performance, but I don't know.
What's the date of your performance?
23rd.
23rd.
Oh, so they put the 22nd?
So they might have just put the wrong date on, or it might have been their rehearsal the day before. But I haven't watched the whole thing, so I don't know if the piccolos are there because it's just a shot of the stage. So it could be from the 22nd before we set the world record. I don't know.
So then
but Mark recorded it, so we do have it.
So you did it on Sunday then?
Yep, just yesterday. Yep.
Wow. I'm still hearing high-pitched sounds coming from that area, so it could be you.
Okay. Do you want your poem? Because I'm on grandma duty, so I have
that's right. I forgot you're on grandma.
Okay,
all right. Let's
get the poetry. Yeah.
Yeah, let's put your poem on here. Okay, here we go.
Okay. Home for the off night. August 24, 2026. Remember the Epstein File Transparency Act, released long overdue? Turns out the DOJ redacted names just because they were asked to. U.S. District Judge Emmett Sullivan was upset with the DOJ. The potential for career-ending charges and contempt are not going away. Hawk fire near Reno is moving fast. Leave now, don't hesitate. The Nevada wildfire caused 90,000 to evacuate. The U.S. military news publication called the Stars and Stripes has the Pentagon wanting to fire reporters left and right. Half of Stars and Stripe budget comes from the taxpayers. It should report truth, not lies from administration naysayers. Insubordination cited. We're firing Slavin and Corte. How dare they write the news instead of Trump's distort? Said court service members deserve a free, independent press. As editorial independence comes to an end, our country is a mess. And Democrats demand a full account of the Iran war. They want to know the costs and also what this was for. Our negotiator in chief has made our neighbor Canada upset. We were best friends until Trump 2.0, and now we're feeling bereft. As these stupid tariffs from the orange clown persist, our dear friends matched the tariffs, and now Prez is pissed.
I'm glad you showed up. When I read that, I was so glad that you showed up to read it, because I was going to have trouble rhyming. What was it?
I mispronounced. I think it's Slavin and Court. Trump's distort.
And distorte, and the other one was upset and bereft. But good work. Good work. I didn't have to read it. Thanks for showing up.
I'm not sure if it's Corte or Court. I meant to say Court to rhyme with distort, but anyway.
I think it's Corte.
They're firing reporters. That's the point, because
they can't
report the truth.
But they can, though. We're just going to have more laws.
Well, the freedom of the press, and it's half funded by the fourth estate. So.
It's the fourth estate, and nobody appreciates it. Is the fact that it's an actual, it was the first effort of actually trying to rein government in by presenting the truth. And that's considered the fourth estate, and we've been brutalizing it since 1979.
Yep.
79.
So that Nevada wildfire, as of this morning,
happened in 79?
0%.
They allowed. I know it was in 79, but sometime in the 70s, it was either under Reagan or under. I don't think it was under. Might have been under.
Reagan wasn't in office.
Under Reagan.
Reagan was not in office in 79.
Okay,
he
so it was
he didn't
under
take
Reagan.
office till 81.
All right,
Yeah.
so my mistake on the time, but what happened was they took the independence of the news from having to be used or having to be supported by commercials.
Is Jason here tonight?
To be suddenly becoming like.
Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot. Oh, wait, let me get Jason out here. I'm sorry about that. Oops.
And they have to be bipartisan.
Hey, Jason.
Sorry.
Any questions about the stories before I head out? Because I got grandma duty.
I want to know why Jason has a cartoon version of Susan in a wheelchair being pushed off.
I think that's Spirited Away or something like that.
Well, you know me, being constantly online, I find amusing little things to post
Is
and
that
put
from
up.
Spirited Away? That looks like
Like pushed off a cliff, actually.
I know who's the artist.
It's I think it's an AI generation of the lady who's on trial presently for killing her 3 children, who's become a cause celeb. Because women around the nation are rallying to her cause, saying, no. She didn't mean to actually strangle the 3 children with exercise equipment. She was postpartum. And it's
that's what I heard. And I heard also in her defense is that she had been begging practically for help.
She had been, but she wouldn't
Mhm.
take her medicine, and that's why this is in court.
I don't know.
That's
I mean,
why it's being adjudicated.
we'll see what the trial brings out. It's going to be in the hands of a jury. It's
Eventually.
tragic all around.
Yeah. My mother never needed the excuse of postpartum depression. She threatened to kill us quite meaningfully on many occasions, and yet managed to let us all live. She managed to raise three adult teenage boys at the same time, which I give her. She should have gotten a Nobel Prize for
You
that.
were all adults and teenagers.
Myself, my two brothers were teenagers, and yet she managed to run the house in a manner and fashion such that General Patton would have been proud of her.
My mother had three teenage boys. We were 22 months apart.
Yeah, we're
22
little.
months. Yes.
Yeah. But I don't doubt that the case is tragic. We are talking about 3 dead children and a woman who is in a wheelchair because of an attempted suicide. I mean, that does show a certain amount of dedication on her part. To be fair, she slashed her wrist and jumped out of a 2nd-story window. Not exactly a soft landing. What I have an issue with are the hordes of women who are standing out there making the heart sign and saying us too and this and that. It's like, honey, baby, sugar, doll, please. No, you're not. No, I can't truck with you on this.
So if we back it up to the day of, and I just have questions. So hubby comes home and thinks he's doing her a favor by going out to get pizza. So
she sent him out.
That's all well and good, but why didn't he take a kid with him to go out and get pizza? Why is he abandoning? Let her go out and get the pizza.
Well,
you watch
Susan,
the 3 kids.
Susan,
I've had
this is
those
why it's in
moments
court.
when Mark, back when I had 3 children only, you
Had a lot more than 3.
One time, and I said, "Good, you're home," and I left and went to a movie.
Yeah, my mother used to do the
But
same.
I mean, I wasn't having a psychotic break or anything, but I needed a break.
Yeah,
and as soon as Dad was there, and we had, back when we had only 2 children, I did a similar thing where, Mark came home and I left. I stayed all day long, and then I left at 6 p.m. and stayed with
Susan,
a girlfriend.
You've
for
had
many,
the whole
many,
spectrum.
many nights for many, many, many weeks. I'd come back at 8 in the morning and leave at 6.
You've had the whole spectrum. What's easier? What's harder? You tell me. Having just a couple kids or having a whole bunch?
Oh, once you have more than 2, there's no difference. 3,
Really?
8, it's all the same. They outnumber you. So
Yeah, once they
I
outnumber you, it doesn't matter if they outnumber you by 1 or outnumber you by.
I suppose
7.
the difference for me was I had surrounded myself with very supportive network of friends and babysitting co-op and things like that, and so I learned how to get through the difficult times.
What was the girl to boy ratio of the kids? And I asked this and going in the one direction. Did girls kind of become sort of nurturing, natural, sort of like we're helping out? Did that happen? Did that dynamic exist? I don't know. I wasn't there. You guys were.
I don't know. I think everybody is a unique individual, and I don't think that there's any particular thing about your gender that makes you more capable or less capable of rearing children. I think everybody has their own unique set of abilities, and I think everybody could manage for a time, but you need to have being a mom is 24/7. It doesn't end.
All right, I'm going back to the
and once they turn adults, they still need you. So
I remember that the Parenthood when Steve Martin was out there, reenacting what he thought about with his kid. So if he did
they're praising his kid, or he's in the tower.
He's in the tower shooting, or he's like, the greatest kid in the world. It's like
that's a very good scene.
And you don't know what's going to happen. It's like.
Well, you and Mark were parents and whatnot, and obviously, you know, if I'm ever accused of being a parent, it's because there's an Amber Alert that didn't get signaled out. You know, so let us ask the people who know, shall we say?
All right, here's the here. Now that I'm a grandfather for the first time, I know there's a huge difference because I did not have the vanity stakes that I have now, and by that I mean, when I had children, I was trying to do the right thing for my children. With my granddaughter, I'm trying to get her to say grandpa before she says anything else.
Yes.
So it's more
If you
of a
want
I
a
will
cookie,
tell you
it's
that
more of a vanity stake.
being a grandma is just the best thing in the world. So I highly recommend that. If only you could skip being parents and just go right to
Well,
being grandparents.
Yeah,
That would
speaking
be-
of grandma, how come that baby's not bothering you? Is she being nice?
You just got to be an uncle.
They're watching the Lego movie with,
Oh, they're watching the
with
Lego movie.
an
Yeah,
aunt and
that'll-
an uncle are
Hey, you know,
Do you remember when our kids were little
entertaining
and
her.
when our kids were little, we would figure out how to win the Mario Brothers games, and then we would record on VHS tape, and then put the VHS tape in and hand the kids.
Oh
the
yeah,
controllers.
so I skipped part of the story. So I did do daycare for more than 3 years,
Oof.
and so I watched, you know, toddlers
Oof.
and 2-year-olds and babies and
yeah.
you know whatever people needed. I
See-
worked part-time and I sold multi-level marketing product, and
Mhm.
I did a daycare in my home that was licensed. So I was used to having kids, and then you know eventually we upgraded to being foster parents. But when
So
we were doing daycare,
no
and we
difference
had
between
2-year-olds
being a
that wanted to play
grandparent
the
and being an
video
uncle.
games.
Yeah.
We popped in the tape of the Mark and Michael playing it and just handed them the remotes when they wouldn't nap and they wanted that. So that was their hour of quiet time. They thought they were playing and they were really just watching a movie. But pretend, remember those Nintendo controllers?
You obviously manipulated your children.
Where did the host go? Is he leaving?
I think he went to get a bite to eat briefly, or
I'm here. I barely got.
I just wanted to say that I think being an uncle and a grandparent are the same.
Pretty much.
Okay.
You don't have to have
Yeah,
kids to be like to have the grandparent stuff. So
Yeah.
Yeah. My kids.
Well, Santa would know.
My kids treat their niece the same way they treat that we treat our granddaughter. So that works out.
yeah.
And she's a delight. So I'm gonna go.
And because we had so many different children when Mom was doing daycare, I have seen the full spectrum of how shall we say, bratty the kids can be. I shouldn't say.
And I don't think that's fair to say about a little
how
one, but you do have
some of the
infants
children are.
that are the spectrum. Some infants cry constantly and are very difficult to comfort, and all the way up to babies who never cry. And that's also disturbing in its own way. Now, our granddaughter does cry on occasion, but she's very easy to distract from the crying. She smiles a lot, and she's very, very delightful and a joy. So
my mother taught us to appreciate the taste of mid-grade whiskey, and that kept
it's very
us from
easy to
crying
figure out why is she crying. Oh, she's hungry, or whatever.
You know what we need though, Susan? Here's what I need. I need a name for a girl that I'm going to call KG. I'm just going to use her initials because I want to tell that story, but I don't want to use her real name. Remember KG?
Ketchikan Juga.
I'll just have to take
the one who we had to put the Christmas tree into the playpen.
Ketchikan Juju.
Yeah. I'll just have to take it easy.
Yes, I remember her. Yes.
That is one of my favorites. We need a different name because I don't want to use her name. Because she's 37 years old now, probably.
We did latchkey. We were out in Los Angeles, and sometimes schools would close for earthquake day or something. You know, there would be an occasional day the school's closed, or we
Yeah, we get snow days in
parent
Michigan. They get
teacher
earthquake
conference
days in
days or
California.
something. So we would take the occasional child, and there was this one little girl. She shows up in her fanciest like satin dress with bows, and it's like, we're going to the park today. What are you wearing? I mean, that's beautiful. I'm like, but
That's
we're
called
going to
Kathy
the
Green.
park.
That
You
could be
can't wear
anybody.
that to the park. It's like white and light pink, you know. And I'm like, well, what do you do at school? Well, we're going out to dinner tonight, she says. So I said, but what do you do on a school day if you know you got recess? And she's like, well, on those days I just have to take it easy. So I'm like, well, you're taking that dress off. And we put her in a t-shirt and some shorts of my son's that fit pretty well. And she went to the park. And then when we came back from the park, cleaned her up, put her dress back on, and she thought we were great. It's so much fun, you guys.
Yeah.
It's like we felt like, be a kid, be free.
Run, be free, be a kid.
She didn't have to take it easy. She could run around the park and play in the sandbox, you know. Anyway,
said, you have a beautiful lawn, Mr. Sweetman. What kid says that?
yes, she really said that. What 6-year-old would say that?
John Wayne Gacy Jr.
She was an adorable little girl, but I just felt so bad that she's supposed to stay neat and tidy for 12 hours. 10 or 12 hours.
I make fun of my mom and the way I was brought up, and I do emphasize fun. But you know, while she had her faults and whatnot, what she did not do, and I did see this growing up, is the mom who would snap and just go off the board with their kids. I don't ever hit my children. No, you don't. But you engage in levels of psychological abuse that you know, Dr. Mengele would be proud of.
Oh,
or Kmart.
no.
Or
Yeah,
Kmart.
Andy, you and I
Kmart.
both hated being cab drivers.
Yeah,
You know,
we were a loud family.
Yeah.
I'm sure there was a
would
Kmart
say-
book, you know, or
I would say,
Walmart
hey,
book.
we're not a hitting family. We're a yelling
No.
family.
Well, exactly. We got to yell. We got to, you know, we didn't hold back a lot.
Well, there was a Kmart, Walmart children's book.
We
If you
went.
got-
Yeah.
It says you can scream at the kid and beat him like hell in an aisle if they get grabbed for a toy, you know?
We went camping once when we had 2 kids, and we went with Mark's brother and his wife, and they had 2 kids. So we go camping. And then at some point, the kids were like about to get into trouble. And I said something very loudly. And my sister-in-law said, "Oh, I need that mom voice."
Oh, absolutely.
The mom voice.
yeah, the
They
mom
stop
voice.
what they're doing.
Yes, my mother was able to exercise that to her dying day.
You will not
Her
throw that
dying
rock.
day.
You will set it down.
I don't know how she knew what I was doing from 2 aisles away. That was my thing. It's like,
But yet,
put that down.
what?
But we do have our extrasensory perception abilities, and sometimes called eyes in the back of.
Oh yeah. Oh, just,
I realized later on it was that mirror in the corner that
Maybe.
mirror.
With
Or-
me, it's an intricate array of surveillance cameras, but
We-
then I get called weird. So
Our son Michael had another friend named Michael, and they were 2 peas in a pod, and they would be very bouncing off the walls and loud, and I'm chit chatting.
I remember we
Michael's
thought it was the
mom,
name.
and suddenly we don't hear the Michaels. It's like,
uh-oh.
Why
That's
don't
problem.
we hear them? And we walk in, and they're drawing a mural in crayons all over our rental house wall.
Speaking of which, while I'm not
By
demanding.
the way,
Yeah.
WD-40 takes crayon off very easily.
Oh,
It's useful.
I gotta go.
That's one more application. Yes.
Are you leaving?
Yeah, I gotta go do grandma duty.
oh,
All right.
wonderful.
Take
Okay.
care of
All
our
right,
granddaughter.
bye-bye.
Bye.
Thanks for the
Love ya.
poem.
Have a good show.
Good night.
Thank you.
So,
Make
Mark,
sure you hand it back to the
Yes.
person.
and not that
don't
I'm
do
demanding fecundity on the part of your children, but you've recently had some nuptials in your family. Any chance that maybe they might be thinking about having a kid? Again, I ask this not just out of the blue or whatever, but I hear it from my niece and nephew how, oh, they're scared to have kids. You can't have kids, too much money, blah. It's the same stuff that's been around for a long time. You heard it when you were young.
My married son, they've gone through all the testing they need to.
Right.
They're 41 and 37, 41 and 38.
Dear.
They can't afford to do anything else
Okay.
as far as IVF.
Yeah, IVF. Yeah.
IVF intravertal.
Yeah. It's a test tube baby is what it is.
Mhm.
In vitro.
In vitro. That's it. In vitro
means in
fertilization.
glass. Yeah.
Anyway, so they're still going to try other things.
Oh, there you go. No, I just, when I hear my niece and nephews are in their mid-20s now. One's in his late 20s.
Our kids are 41 and 30 so I don't think.
How did this happen?
You look so young, Mark. You look so young to have kids from their 40s.
Not to toot my own horn, but I turned 65 yesterday. All right. And I celebrate the August 23rd because that's also the anniversary of the Molotov-von Ribbentrop Pact, which started World War II. So, there's that. The history guy here.
Who else was born on your day? Was it
Jim Rushton's mother? Not a lot of people, dude. You would think more because it's the middle of August, which would have meant that we kind of got started back in December, if you know what I mean. Yeah, you say Mark does. Mark knows exactly what the deal is. But my point is that well, shit. How did we get this goddamn? How did I get this old? I mean, it's like, I
65. You're on Medicare, baby.
There you go.
Oh, I know they took it out of my Social Security this month, so I know something good must be happening. I can't wait to show up at the doctor's office with the bell around my neck, saying, "Hi, I'm the cash cow. Ring me."
I watched something on Oliver about the whole Medicare thing about take Medicare from the government, don't take Medicare the other one because it's basically not Medicare,
Whatever. That's what they did.
Well, they have they have Medicare supplement plans.
Yeah.
Which fills in the gaps.
Yeah.
Because you still have co-pays and all that and deductibles and all that crap, just like regular Medigap. Take Medigap, or they have this. What they've been trying to sell people is Medicare Advantage, where you don't have any premiums. You still have to pay your annual deductible,
right?
But you have any premiums.
Oliver basically said you do the medical advantage thing, and basically it's like it's good if you're healthy, but the moment you become sick, it's horrible.
It is because they start denying you shit, and the doctors can't get anything going. I mean, there's so many hospitals now dropping out of it because they can't get paid for it. They left it to private insurance companies and the government. When they have to pay something, they feel obligated to pay for something that they promised. Yeah. Private companies lose the bill.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. They we're supposed to pay this.
Yeah, I mean,
but if we don't pay it till next week, we'll be earning all that interest.
They keep pressuring me to join that because you get $1,500 in food. Stuff
I know, but I know. Don't fall for it. I'm not.
I just want to get the. Do I get the free ticket to the Edward G. Robinson? Going home final.
That's what I want. That exactly. I can't wait till Soylent Green gets here. I can't wait. I'll eat people's flesh to go out that way. What the? That's
come on. I mean, it's been processed. It's fine. You've done worse.
Yeah, you pick whatever music you want. You get to see the great.
Exactly.
Yeah, I've eaten jerky at a truck stop.
Yeah, who knows?
In my life, let me have some. Give me some of that raw fish. All right,
there you go.
This is the kind of comedy. This is the kind of the off the cuff comedy more people need to see. Tell
So
your
let
friends.
me-
it's the off night.
That's right.
Let me see, Mr. Grant. You've selected an Alice Cooper bootleg from the mid 1970s and scenes of Toledo. Is that
Oh.
correct? Absolutely, that's correct. That's
I want to see
precisely.
Toledo at its height. You know?
I want to see where my love barge on the Maumee used to be
My love
moored.
My love
Barge. That's right.
Could you show me Apocalypse Now and then play the Doors? This is the end.
That's right.
This is the end.
We're gonna have the Jackson County Eyes Wide Shut party.
Oh, oh no!
Yeah.
Wow.
Where instead of some weird music, they're playing like Eminem and that other guy that I can't stand, Steve Ritchie. I forget his real or his stage name, you know. But yeah, and a bunch of folks who look like they got overly dolled up at the Walmart, you know, with the Halloween mask, running around with their Dale Earnhardt cape on.
You know, somebody's going to basically want. I just want the best country western and take me through Walmart. Please.
I want country and western. We have both kinds.
That's where
Andy.
I want to go.
There you go. Hey, look, I'm a man of simple tastes. I mean, you know, so it's so, hey, sorry for not making it Friday. Here I am, like you're at the tail end of my useful existence, and
What were we supposed to do on
I
Friday?
wanted to go to Canton.
Oh, okay.
I've got a couple of different new little lines that I want to try out. I don't know if they're going to work or not. We'll figure it out when we get there. You know how it is. Something sounds funny to yourself. You try it online and it dies a horrible death until you finally learn where to.
Next time we go there, let's get early sets.
Yeah.
And do like a round table. Do like a round table afterwards in the other room or outside on the sidewalk or something like that.
Yeah, and we've got to get your
because I can't remember anything that you said the last time you were there. If it's fresh.
Well, but you know, I mean, it's just all kinds of different little things. You know, we're getting to that time of year where I'm going to start hitting the Rosemary's Other Baby material, which I find gets a nice little snicker now and then.
I like it.
Yeah, you know, I mean the here I am 65 years old, still in the the race car bed with a mirror canopy. I mean, look, this is what Andy's looking at me with total contempt and disdain, as he always does.
No. I'm living in a cot. Okay, I've been sleeping in a cot for the last 10 years.
Just like the one Dr. McCoy woke up when he went through the time oracle and was in the 1930s, and Edith Keeler is like bringing him some hot coffee.
Yeah, can I have some hot coffee? I have been living that existence, but it's kind of a choice. It's a camp sort of thing with a thing over the top. And I got that because I was always getting visitors in the apartment from the basement, which was the mice. Rats.
Okay, yeah.
And then suddenly there was like a whole series of like ants would come into the whole thing. So I finally figured out how to do the ants. They finally shut off the train or the Underground Railroad to my room.
You know, you sound like you need some electroshock therapy, and visitors are coming into the room from the basement, are they?
Yes, sir. They're flying in from the wings. I see it coming from the wall. No, it's like
maybe Nurse Ratched should come and take you away to day therapy. You know,
but I found that the cot actually really it's great for your back. It's like
there you go.
It has some give, but it's firm. So I've gotten used to it. So.
Well, you know, I'm in a similar circumstance. What is it when you get to a certain age? You guys are now what? Well, you're all significantly older than I am.
What?
What do you get? It's like when I was young, I was all into gadgets and gizmos, and I wanted things and cars, and now I couldn't give a damn about anything. It's like, here's your room, here's your little 4-inch view screen. You know,
I'd like it a little bit more than 4 inches.
Well, me too, but I wasn't talking about the view screen. But
no,
yeah,
I was. You know, I'd like to. When I get to the home or whatever it is that it's going to be.
Yes.
Hopefully, it'll be independent living of some kind. Although my
think
daughter
mine's
says
gonna be-
you have 8 kids, you're not going to go into any of those places. One of us will be able to have a spare room.
She's trying to stay in the will. She's bucking for one of the one of the names.
For me, I'm
one of the
going to
wills.
sail into the plastic wasteland in the North Pacific.
But I don't just want to have. I mean, I'd like to have subscriptions to the the Tigers and the Pistons and the Red Wings, so I could see all that stuff, and maybe one movie HBO or something like that. Yeah. But I want to be able to, I want to be able to share my Tiger games with friends. I want to be able, you know what I mean? I want to be able to invite people over, or maybe somebody can have the Tiger, somebody can have another team, and we can bounce back and forth between our rooms at the home or whatever's going on there.
I mean, I come from all of us growing up. Remember when 65? When you were 12, you met a 65-year-old. You're old.
Oh,
you were old. I mean.
Oh my God! People that were 30 were old when I was 6.
Oh, tell me about it. Yeah, the guy who kept trying to coax me into the van, and I said, "Give me the whole box of candy, and I'll make your dreams all come true."
That's right. Yeah. That's right.
Where are you going, Mister?
Yeah.
Quit running away! Get back here, you coward!
Yeah, that's perfect.
Exactly. I don't know. He was about.
He was about tempter with your candy.
He was 13 and a bit pudgy, and he wouldn't stop. He wouldn't leave me alone, officer. Please, just.
Could you find him?
You can have the van. I confess to it all. Just. Yes.
So are you making a? I thought you were making a protest. Are you trying to find this guy? Yes.
No. Yeah, exactly. Just get him off the street. He's a menace.
You're trying to find him for the candy, for God's sakes.
Oh, hell yes. What, you think they're just giving that away? It was the 70s. You had to earn that one piece at a time. But let's not go into that now. I mean, a long time ago, water under the bridge.
And the smallest candy bar was about at least 4 inches.
Fun size meant something very different.
Exactly.
Yeah. That.
And you'd freeze the Milky Ways in the freezer, and then you smash them, and then
it was the fun size was something someone wrote with an indelible permanent magic marker on various parts of you. Perhaps I've said too much.
I think you have. I think
maybe I've crossed the line here.
I don't know how I got from a cot to your.
Dude, hold on. Let me see.
I was talking about Milky Way.
843 people.
Milky Ways.
843.27 for those of you at home. Which is, I mean, if you took the over, you won. So 843. There you go. You're right about Mark. We should definitely get early sets, and when we go up there, and the thing at work, like I say, is just we've had 3 projects coming to a close at almost all the same time, and I grew up in an automobile family. Even though this is like my first real auto job, I was trained for this. It's like when there's overtime, you take it. When
let's get back to our clock.
Yes, back to the. Take it away.
What's happening, Mark?
Let's do some old man talk. I'm going to talk about passings. Shelley Fabre died.
We took it. Yes. God damn it. Yeah. I did not know she was married to Mike Farrell.
Neither did I until today.
They've been married for 1,000 years. I mean, they've been together.
I had no idea they were both on hit TV shows when they were married. Yeah.
And she was also.
And I used to, you know what? When I used to work at the Comedy Magic Club, Mike Farrell was a regular there. I never saw her there.
Yeah. And she was on every talk show. Every time you turned around, it was like one of those people, if Merv Griffin needs an extra guest, give her a call.
Exactly.
What's weird is YouTube has been showing me clips and whatnot from Brainstorm, which is the movie with Natalie Wood, Christopher Walken. There was her last movie, the one she didn't get to complete because she found it necessary to wash up on the beach. How young? My God, it's like, how old is Natalie Wood in that movie? 38, 39,
40, I think. Yeah.
40.
Idea. Couldn't tell you.
Christopher Walken, who was in his mid-teens when he makes the movie or whatever. I mean, how old is Christopher Walken now? What? I mean,
he's 80. He's 80 something.
No, it's impossible.
Yeah.
It's
I think he's at least 80, maybe even 81. Hold on.
he's got to be. He was in the Deer Hunter in 76 or 77, whenever that movie came out.
I think it was 75, I thought.
Christopher
Could have
Walken.
been. Could have been. I just remember Deer Hunter is one of those movies I've only watched once, and then it's like, okay, great movie. I will never watch it again.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I mean, although the scene where Meryl Streep and Robert De Niro are walking down the street and all the guys are saying hi to Meryl and she's just, hi, how's it going? It's like, and De Niro is just looking past all of that. It's absolutely brilliant acting.
Mm-hmm.
In a sort of lighthearted moment in a not very lighthearted movie, to say the least.
No, it was a tough one.
Yeah. Soylent Green was actually more, look, ever since Planet of the Apes, we all love to see a Charlton Heston meltdown at the end of a movie.
Oh, yeah.
Who doesn't? It's what we do. It's what we live for.
Christopher Walken is 83.
Jesus Christ.
Christopher Walken, 83.
18 years older than I. How the hell do you do that? Oh. It works for him, I guess. I mean, that would mean Jack Nicholson's got to be pushing 90.
He's up there.
I mean
well, hold on.
Okay.
Jack Nicholson.
He's got to be at least
89.
There you go.
He'll be 90 next April.
And again, we can all remember when he ruled the screen and.
Yeah, well, I guess he's going through some sort of Alzheimer's now.
Well, yeah, he's I've heard from Angelica.
Who's
Houston.
that? Jack Nicholson?
Jack, yeah, he's kind of here but not here, which is sad
Kind
to
of like
say.
who else is like that? There's somebody else like that. Bruce Willis.
Yes.
Bruce Willis.
He has like some sort of
Charles Bronson had it too.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's kind of a shame. I mean, in a way, it's wonderful that we have some of these guys sort of like forever captured at a moment in time. You know, we're never going to forget Jack in The Shining or Chinatown or One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. Christopher Walken in a myriad of films. Again, I still remember him well from Deer Hunter. Even De Niro, De Niro's the angry old man now, whereas before he was the sort of dangerous guy who could go off at any minute now, driving the taxi cab and, waiting to pick up.
Nancy Kassebaum, Senator Kassebaum from Kansas. Yeah. She passed away, 94.
Oh. Well, it's about time. I mean, what took her so long? Wasn't her dad like Alf Landon? Am I wrong about that? I think she was related to someone, but oh dear,
Mark, did you get that thing I sent you on your phone?
Oh yeah, the AI,
the AI Twilight Zone thing.
Twilight Zone. Yeah, that was great.
What are they doing with the Twilight Zone now?
Oh, it was awesome.
It was about the senator just passed away.
Right.
They're giving the daughter or his sister the Senate. So the whole thing was a Twilight Zone episode where everybody she runs into, the car crashes and everybody says, "Oh, my brother died. I'm Dick. I got the job from my brother, but he died. I never had any experience driving a cab, And it creates all types of havoc. So there's a Twilight Zone it's called Megazone. So
yes, Alf Landon was Senator Kassebaum's
father. And he ran for president back in the 1920s, if memory serves. So that it goes to show you why I never could get a date when I can pull up trivia like that. It's not quite as much fun as trying to entertain girls with hand puppets, but it's so close.
Well, there you go.
Yeah. Janie Bradford passed away, 87. Do you know that name?
No.
She with Berry Gordy, she wrote "Money, That's What I Want."
Oh my God!
Oh wow!
That's what I want.
That's what I want. Money.
He must have been so thrilled when the Beatles covered that because it's like you can hear the cash register.
You want to talk about the birds and the bees?
So many. It wasn't just the
Lots of money.
Beatles. It seems that song's been covered more than any other song besides "Happy Birthday." I think. You know?
Oh yeah, it's out there. And I have a feeling that come the fall we'll run into.
She's
the
being
usual.
remembered as one of Motown's very first employees.
Wow.
Yep.
She was an office girl for him, and just happened to get co-writing authorship on that song.
And Angie Dickinson is still alive.
Yeah.
Is she really?
Yeah.
Her and I Dream of Jeannie.
Barbara
Yes,
Eden.
Barbara Eden
Eden's
is still
still
alive.
alive.
Barbara Feldon's still alive. Both the Barbara.
Yeah.
Both
my
the hot
goodness.
Barbaras.
But both the
60s.
Barbs.
Both the Barbaras
hot
of my
Barbas
youth
from
are still
70s
alive, yes.
From the 1960s sitcoms are still alive.
That's right.
Yeah.
The hot chick in the negligee calling the white dude master. Yes, it
Oh.
was the 60s.
Exactly. That was,
You won't be
where you
doing
watch
that
this?
one.
That one. Why was anybody
Well,
watching that?
they were in reruns till I was 14, so thank you.
Don.
Hold on, we're running out of time. We only got 9 minutes left.
Andy, I did send you a song. I don't know if you
Oh.
want to do the whole thing. It's kind of wordy.
Oh,
A classic.
is it the
from
Doors?
one of America's great songwriters.
Is it the Doors?
Oh, close. So close. The Bob Dylan. I mean, you can barely tell the two apart. Look, you gave me one. You don't want. If you don't want to do it, you don't want to do it. You if you and Mark want to work something out, then that's fine.
I did nothing. I did nothing on the Andy song interpretation.
Well,
Portion of
there's
the show
always
that's-
next week. But I was
Let's
just
do it next week. I haven't had.
Okay.
I can't think
Okay.
of. I'm trying. He wants me to give him a list of the
Right.
impressions I've got, and I got to
Yeah.
go through which ones.
We
I've
can
got.
I was just thinking David Jansen doing Positively 4th Street would have been, but
I could see that.
David Jansen.
maybe not the entire thing, but it would definitely. It's like if you've ever heard Jack Webb doing "Try a Little Tenderness." That's
Oh
a
yeah,
real
that's
thing.
good.
Yeah, that's a real thing.
Or
Andy, send Jason that that Twilight Zone thing that you
Twilight
sent.
Zone.
Yes. We will do that.
Also, any milestones we want to cover? Any milestones this week? Anything happen?
I'm now more than 65 years old.
There we
Which
go.
means I've outlived my mom and my dad by some significant portion.
Andy,
of
you're
time.
65 now, right?
Yes, I'm 65 and going. It's like, man, I've got
Yeah.
my first senior thing.
What is
I got
that?
Your gold card.
My gold card, baby.
I can't see it because
I'm trying to. Oh, there we go. The
No,
gold
there we go.
card.
Much better. Now,
Yeah,
what
you
is
can
it?
ride free the AATA, so I can ride all the buses for free.
Oh shit! I got to move to Ipsy.
Yeah, and hey, remember when we tried to get Sam to move here? I offered him his own compound.
Yeah.
I offered to get a couple of trailers, some cheap cyclone fencing, a bunch of runaways from the truck stop. We almost had him. He when I told him about the runaways, he definitely was interested.
Here's what I don't see what you guys think of this. I'm thinking we should get a replacement for Sam and specifically ask
through another dimension.
specifically.
Where half the people in your country
Andy, turn that down. I want to hear Mark.
I'll stop talking.
Mark, there you go. Andy, Mark, go ahead.
I'm
Replacement for
thinking
Sam.
of reaching out to the comedy community and finding another New York Jew. Because I think I don't want to just replace Andy. I need somebody who's New York and who's Jewish. I just think that way. It doesn't even have to be a guy. If I'm thinking of maybe find a woman that's in her 60s. You know.
There it is.
Carol
Mrs.
Montgomery.
Sam might have been interesting, but is she Mrs. Would Mrs. Greenfield be interested? Could we at least have her come on sometime? I would love just to have you and her talk.
Well, we'll see if we can work that out. I just get, you know what? I love this hour the way we do it now.
Yeah.
I should do more preparation for it, but every time I get done with this, I got so many other things people are waiting for me to do right now. You know what I
Right.
mean?
Well, there you go. Yeah, just I mean, I've never met Mrs. Greenfield. We certainly have met her via the way Sam used to talk about her when there are times he would threaten to leave her, and she would laugh in his face, and
that was just him. That was just him trying to get a laugh.
Yes, I understand.
They were a tight couple.
Yes,
That's cool.
and yeah, every now and then, I'll run into one of our old episodes on YouTube, and Sam will
And to be
be
honest with you, I swear I would never, if I said anything to him about it, he'd deny it. But I think he faked not knowing anything about technology because he wanted his daughter to do those things for him. You know what I mean? That was her. That was her love language.
Got it.
Oh, Dad, move.
You're right. He had a certain personality, and I like the New
Larry
York angle.
Amoros would be good. Larry Amoros and Frank Sattarelli.
Sounds familiar, actually.
A guy. He talked about that. He talked about him all the time. He talked to him. That was the other guy that he talked to at least 2 times a week, other than me and his old Howard University fraternity mates.
Oh,
right.
Wow.
And
Santarelli. That's it. Frank Santarelli.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh. Yeah. No, oh dear. I want to lapse into doing Sam's routines, and of course, obviously that doesn't work. Although he did give me permission to use. What did he say? Guys going out and playing golf, it just devolves into alcoholism and mild racism by about the 9th hole, which, if you work that into a good story, I think that works pretty nicely somewhere. I'm not exactly sure where, but we'll figure it out.
We're getting to the end here. I'm putting up and saying to any audience that might be viewing this, because this does run for a whole week until we do next week's episode. Please click the like button wherever it is on your screen. I don't know where it is. I'm on an iPad. It's different than when I'm on a Chromebook. It's different than when I'm watching this on. I have YouTube on my television, and I can watch this on my television, which is a much more relaxing way to watch it, as far as I'm concerned, because the remote control for my television only has a start and a pause button that I can use wherever. If I try to find it with my mouse on my computer, I'm sunk. Anyway, but join us here. Let's get some people viewing this thing. Join our family. It's the off night. We're comics. The 3 of us do stand-up comedy. And in the old days, now Jason is a newcomer, but when Andy and I were doing this back in the 80s, we were doing it 6 or 7 nights a week. And if we had an off night, it was a big deal to hang out with comics, whether you did comedy or not. Sometimes you wanted to get up there. Sometimes you wanted to see your buddies watch your new stuff. You'd be out on the road for 3 weeks and come home with about 4 hours of new material. And you wanted them to see it, so you do it in front of them, and you shoot the shit. We'd end up at Denny's or The Clock or Ram's Horn or whatever the name of the 24-hour restaurant.
What are those names?
The morning, man.
Yes.
2 in the morning.
So anyway,
Absolutely.
I just wanted to get that in because we're coming to the end of our hour. I'm Mark Sweetman. I started this back in 2020 during the second week of the pandemic. We got this thing going because we thought, well, if they're going to shut everything down, we still had to get together. We called it the off night because it was really the on night because nobody was doing any shows. So, but we thought the off night would be good if the show started going again.
Andy found me in the parking lot of a
Andy, when my co-host left and went back into radio because he could make a living doing that.
Yeah.
He left me with this, and I got a hold of Andy, and he agreed to be my sidekick. And we found Jason in a. We already had Sam on the show, and we found Jason in the parking lot of a laundromat.
Yes.
And Sam called me right after that show. He goes, get him on. Get him on over here.
Mr. Stadium. Yeah.
You have an aging gay Republican. Please put him on the show.
Thank you, Sam. We love you.
Put him on there.
You don't need any more New York Jews. Get the gay aging Republican.
That's right. Yeah, exactly. Someone.
Anyway, so I wanted to get that in before we only got 30 seconds left. So, please join us. Anybody that has any technical ability, give me a call, send me an email, something like that. We try to do the best we can. What's that?
Rich people, send us money.
Send us some Molsons and little bats. We won't be able to get it for cheap. Just send
No,
it
money.
Molson's Labatt's.
Oh yeah, that's right. I'll be back. Well, I got, you know what? I found myself an American beer that's pretty good. Maybe I'll talk about it someday. Wait, I'll try to get a sponsorship first, then I'll talk about it. How's that sound?
There you go.
But
There you go.
anyway, it's time to go. Let's get my music back out here, and we're going to get our closing music on, which is different than all the other ones. Here we go.
There you go.
No, shoot. I'm hit.
I hear my
There we
head.
go. So we're done. All right. Okay, we're going to end the show now, and we'll talk to you next week. Monday night, 8 o'clock, 5 o'clock, LA time. There is another trip, one or two more trips in LA this year. So I'm going to try to keep my status with the Delta Airlines. So we'll see everybody next week. Good night, everybody. Stay on, guys. Okay.
I love those awful side of our